What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. Mark Carney is making a very good last-ditch effort to show that he is almost like a real Carney. He's essentially a snake oil salesman. He's here to con you into giving the Liberals another 4 years in office. Mark Carney essentially coming out lying, stealing Pierre's plans, stealing Pierre's talking points, finding any way possible to poison the minds of those with Trump derangement syndrome into giving him another ticket, or the Liberals another ticket. He's getting his first ticket if he gets in. If you watched a video the other day, we talked about his very cringeworthy paid endorsement, I guess you could say, from Canadian sellout Mike Myers. There's a lot of people... God, it's nightmare fuel just talking about it. I've had a hard time filming this video, just trying to bring it up. It's so gross, so bad. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, well, they sat there and preached elbows up for Canada. And a lot of people, I even seen somebody in my comments saying, I thought it was like a new thing to try and promote Canada. I ordered a shirt that said elbows up. Now I'm sad because when it gets here, I didn't know it had to do with Mark Carney. I've got a solution for you. Everybody needs to jump over to our shop store. Hit the button down below in the shop channel. Our new Fingers Up Canada F. Carney merchandise is now available in our shop. It's on sale for a very limited time, so grab it before it's gone. With that said, ladies and gents, this is the message we need to be giving to Mark Carney moving forward. If you just hit the shop button down below, not only does it support the channel, but you get something cool for it too, and something to show off during political season. With that being said, I want to jump straight into what we have to discuss today, because I understand if you didn't like that footage with Mark Carney and Mike Myers, but I got some sad news for you. We have B-roll footage that really highlights what is happening in the background here, that these guys are terrible at speaking to the public. I don't even know how great it was to bring in Mike Myers. Like, this guy's kind of washed up. He definitely is after this in Canada. Marty Up North posting that the B-roll of Mark Carney's Mike Myers video is even more cringe than the final products. How do you describe this? Let's take a look. We'll stop to hit the talking points throughout. It's horrible. I'm curious just how much this cost taxpayers. People are saying it's to the tune of almost $50,000. I'm not sure. I heard other people posting that it was 20-something thousand for Mike Myers to do the video, and then another so many thousand to fly him out. Again, I haven't seen anything concrete. I can assume it wasn't cheap. Let's take a look.
It's bullies. This is what I can't stand in the world. And we're the country that stands up to bullies. Yeah.
I'm going to stop right away in 8 seconds. He doesn't like bullies, yet he's endorsing one. Keep in mind, this is the same Liberal government that advised Justin Trudeau to trample Canadians during the Freedom Convoy and invoke the Emergencies Act. What a hypocrite.
And I hope, and I know that you will, but I hope we continue to be the good guys.
What does Canada mean to you? Like, how does it?
Canada means everything. I wouldn't be anything without Canada. The Canadian taxpayers subsidized our housing, gave me a fantastic high school. They had a television studio.
You get that education.
Yeah.
You get that perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talented, but you get the opportunity to express that talent. I mean, you are talented.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's very kind. No, I got to.
I think you're gonna do big things.
I hope so. Thank you. That's very nice. No, but I worked at the CBC. In fact, I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Do you think we should get rid of the CBC?
No.
Because there's a guy who says
keep
we should just get rid of the CBC. Okay.
That guy's wrong.
So, right away with the cringe of Mike Myers working for the CBC. First off, I did not know that. But it doesn't surprise me given his woke approach to what Canada needs. But he also thinks that the CBC should continue to be funded. Of course he does. He's probably friends with Catherine Tate. Let's continue.
No.
But this thing about still being Canadian and always being Canadian, and it's about values, it's about an attitude. You know, the attachment to this country that gave you these opportunities, gave me tremendous opportunities, obviously.
Going anywhere in the world and people find out you're Canadian, you're the good guy.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to get those elbows up.
Yeah.
But only for as long as
They
is necessary, and then
Gross.
you
They
go
just-
back.
I've always said that nobody should confuse Canadians' kindness with weakness.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
And that's why I want to endorse you, by the way, because I think you're fantastic, and I think you're going to do great things, and you're going to protect Canada, and I think you're. Well, it sounds like damning with faint praise, but I think you're reasonable, and I think the world needs more.
You know what?
Grown-ups. We need more adults, dude.
What? What? You know, if anything, the only good thing that came out of that commercial is the now famous meme making its way around social media. And when you look at the two jerseys of them standing together, it's the new Liberal slogan, Never Carney. This was terrible. Absolute waste. And it really sucks because I've always tried, anytime celebrities enter politics, you know, growing up in the 80s and 90s, you know, my adult years getting into the early 2000s, I was a fan of people like Eminem. And I always said, you know, I don't like listening to Eminem now because I hear his position in politics and it just makes it cringeworthy. Or there's certain actors who say things that you say, oh, why are you doing this? And people keep saying to me, separate the art from the politics, you know, find a way to push it aside. But when I see Mike Myers selling out his country for Mark Carney, saying that he wants to endorse him, a guy who's in bed with the World Economic Forum, a guy who's set to destroy this country. He also destroyed the country his parents came from, by the way, Great Britain, with the Brexit movement. He bankrupted the Bank of England. And Mike Myers is going to endorse this man, say, oh, you make sense, dude. Give me a break. This is shameful. But it really paints a picture. And part of the reason I wanted to show this video is because of Mark Carney's ability to have a discussion, to have talking points. There's only so much this snake oil salesman can sell on people. If he dares to step into a debate during this very short campaign with Pierre Poilievre, he is going to get absolutely demolished. This guy can't hold a sentence. He can't hold a good talking point. He certainly can't go toe-to-toe with Pierre. I welcome it because I think his numbers will go straight down the toilet as soon as that happens. If he ignores a debate and refuses to debate, that's not going to benefit his numbers either way. So, ladies and gentlemen, I still believe we're in a good position moving forward with this election. Again, I'll be covering everything that we find between now and election day that I can. Again, this week is a little crazier because we're moving. So stay tuned as much as possible. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think Carney's done for? Do you think this is more cringeworthy than the original video? Let me know your thoughts down below. If it's your first time here, I hope this video has earned your subscription. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I know I keep saying it like a broken record, folks, but censorship is going to be massive this election. We're already starting to see it in some form or another on YouTube. Make sure if you haven't yet, hit that button, turn on your bell. Make sure when you click the bell, you hit for all notifications so that you're notified every single time a video drops on this channel. With that said, make sure to join me tonight for a special live stream before we leave Calgary for our final stream in the city, as well as Friday nights for Friday Night Fringe, our weekly live streaming show, where I'm joined by my very beautiful wife, Mrs. Fringe, as we talk about everything going on in politics, everything we know that's coming up ahead, as well as back and forth between the greatest YouTube community on the platform. We look forward to hearing what you guys have to say inside of those streams, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, here on the channel, as well as the same time every Friday for Friday Night Fringe. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.